So hello, Joe.
Hi.
You are the founder, or
I am the general manager of Jellyfish Art.
Of Jellyfish Fish Art.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, you have jellyfishes, and I think it's a very small market, a new market.
It's a new market. It's an emerging market.
It's growing.
In the United States, especially.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of advancement with people. Their perceptions are changing on the jellyfish tanks. Everyone used to think back in the day it was very hard to be able to take care of jellyfish, but as you can see with all the different tanks that we have set up here, it's actually relatively easy.
I don't know this tank. It's available in Germany.
Yes. This is the Jelly Flap.
Yeah.
And it is a German model. Yeah, we're the exclusive distributors in the United States for the Jelly Flap.
Okay, before we come to your judges' tanks, let's talk about jellyfishes. Sure. What's the difference between a normal reef tank and a jellyfish tank?
So jellyfish tanks, it's pretty important to be able to simulate an open water environment. So the jellyfish, so they don't get caught up on rocks or anything else like that, you need to have a safe enclosure for them to be able to live. So with reef tanks, a lot of the time, some people have tried to put them in reef tanks, doesn't work out too well. So it's really important to have this Kreisel type design to be able to keep the jellyfish happy and healthy. Okay,
so it's all about water movement, just water movement, or what's about lighting or parameters?
So these jellyfish, they have photoreceptors. They can detect light or dark, but the lighting doesn't really matter to them all that much. And we keep LED lights because it reduces the amount of growth within the tank as far as algae goes and everything else like that, so it's better. Parameters anywhere between 1.021 to 1.026 specific gravity with salinity, so pretty standard. We use the same salt water everyone else did here.
Okay. And what do you think? Is it harder to keep a reef tank or a jellyfish tank?
Oh, it's harder to keep a reef tank. So jellyfish, there's two main things that you got to worry about with jellyfish. Is they're actually made of 95% water. So you got to make sure that you don't change their salinity too quickly. And the other thing is temperature. You got to make sure they stay underneath 79 degrees Fahrenheit pretty much at all times. And as long as you achieve both of those, they're easier to take care of due to their resistance to different parameters. So they're able to live in parameters that are a little bit worse than a reef tank would, just because of the type of jellyfish that they are.
Okay. So let's go to the tanks.
Sure.
I know this is your older tank.
Yeah, this is the initial model. This is the desktop jellyfish tank. Originally started by Alex and Don over in San Francisco, California. Okay. And we took his design and modified it a little bit, made some changes to the initial design once we became a part of the company. We really liked the air pump to be able to drive the tank, because what that does is it makes sure that the temperature doesn't rise with the pumps, as pumps produce heat. And it also keeps the LED lights, they're not very high producing with the heat, so it allows for a cooler tank altogether.
So it's more high-tech than it seems.
Yeah. Okay. So also we have our new model too, which are these ones right up here.
This is very beautiful.
Yeah, so
it looks a little bit like a flat screen, a round flat screen.
Well, yeah, they're the newer ones. So the tanks, they'll be available sometime in November. Okay. Getting closer towards the end of the year. But this is a design that we created ourselves. We designed every aspect of it. It actually incorporates an airlift on the inside as well. It's behind the black. It's by design to make sure that it's as seamless as possible. But the airlift goes up the center, and then there's a gravity-fed well in the back where all the filtration is. There's area for media. There's also there's floss in there, an area for Chemipure Blue Nano as well, so that you can have that carbon filtration inside of the tank. And what it does is it gravity feeds in the back with the bubble lift, and then drops down, and then it comes out the front or down on the bottom edge here and pushes the jellyfish back up.
Okay, that's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you tell me something about the price? And is it also available for us in Germany?
So this is basically brand new. We're still working on the price, but we sell our tanks as kits, so it includes the jellyfish. We can ship them out for the United States. We also do international as well, but it's a little bit more of a challenge to get the jellyfish out internationally, so we got to work with partners in different areas. But the target for this tank to be able to sell at around $150 for the tank only, and we'll sell it as a kit somewhere around $250.
Okay, that's a good price, I think.
Yeah, that's one thing that I spoke to. A lot of the people in the United States, especially stores, they're always looking for being able to have tanks at different prices for different kinds of people. So having a smaller tank that is a lower price is a plus for a lot of people.
Okay, so I think it's also a nice alternative for young people.
Yeah.
Who went to school or they don't have much money.
Right.
And they want to start reefing.
It's almost like
a good start.
It's like a tiny lava lamp for your dorm
Yeah.
room. So it's easy maintenance and very, very interesting animals.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And maybe we see us next year. At
Oh,
Interzoo.
hopefully. I'd love to go again. Very good.